Hello, everyone. Chelsea Rittenauer here, your host for Music Talks. It is officially January, and it's officially 2020. So that means brand new episodes starting right now. For everyone that follows us and watches us on a regular, thank you so very much, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. To kick everything off for us this week, we have singer-songwriter Julia Capuzzi. Hello, Julia.
Hi, Chelsea. It's so nice to be here.
I'm so glad you were here, especially on your Christmas break.
Yes.
Thank you for finding the time. So let's jump right into it. You're in college right now.
I am.
And you're finishing up your second year, correct? Your sophomore. Why don't you tell us where you're going to school and what you're studying?
So I go to Berklee College of Music in Boston, and I'm studying something called Pro Music, where you can pick your concentrations. And I'm concentrating in songwriting, entrepreneurship, and production.
Cool. That's really awesome. So most of you know me. I also went to school for music, but I did the classical end of things. You're doing a contemporary style.
Yes.
So why don't you tell me about some of your courses?
Okay. So at Berklee, you take fundamental courses, and then you take electives. So some of the fundamental courses are things like harmony, which is kind of like music theory, and then ear training, and then a bunch of other stuff. And then I'm taking some songwriting classes, some entrepreneurship classes to learn about the music business, and some mixing classes where I can learn about production, which is really fun.
So two of the classes that you mentioned that I thought were really, really cool, and I would love if you could elaborate on them. You said the songwriting course, and then you said about the mixing, where they teach you basically how to record all of your own songs.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about each class and what you've learned and what you do?
Yeah. So songwriting, we pretty much just wrote a song, I'd say every 2 weeks. So that was really fun. It was just kind of getting a sense for quick songwriting and trying to put stuff out even when you're not feeling inspired, which was actually pretty difficult. But it was a lot of fun. And then for mixing classes, so I'm not in an advanced mixing class yet, but I will be soon. But right now we're just looking at like production and adding bass lines to your songs or drum mixes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So let's fast forward now to senior year. What exactly are you going to be doing in your senior year? I mean, how does this degree work at the end of it all?
Well, I'm actually on an accelerated course at Berklee, so I'm graduating next year.
Whoa!
Yeah, which is pretty crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool. Good for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I just have to finish up my classes and then hopefully get into the music industry. I'm looking at places like Nashville or LA. I recently visited Nashville, and it was a lot of fun. I went with my mom, and we did the Bluebird Cafe. We did an open mic there, and it was awesome. Yeah, I just played one song. Yeah.
But still, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I want to go back just a little bit because there are a lot of younger high school students that watch this show. Some are my students, and they're very interested in going to schools like I did and like you are right now.
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit about your audition process?
Oh, the audition process was nerve-wracking.
It's grueling, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but I have a feeling your audition process was very different from mine.
I feel, yeah.
So I would love to know how it went.
Yes. So, well, up to the audition process, I was training with my guitar teacher, Stephen Gallo at Atkins, which was awesome.
Connellsville,
yeah. Atkins is the best. And so up to that point, and then when I auditioned, I auditioned for guitar. I didn't audition for voice. And I played a jazz piece, like a jazz chord solo piece, and then I did an original song. And then they asked me a bunch of questions, like improvise over like this blues scale and a bunch of music school questions and ear train questions and harmony questions, and that was it.
Okay, it wasn't. Yeah. That's not too terribly different from what I had to do. It's just a different genre, really.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the same process. So for all of you out there, basically the same process, just a different genre. But that's really fantastic. Okay, so now that we've got all the current stuff out of the way, I want to go back to the very beginning. I would love to get your origin story, how you got started in music. Did you pick up a guitar first? Did you start singing first? Just take me all the way back.
Okay, so I actually got into music fairly late. I was, I think, 13 when I really wanted the guitar. I had a dream, like one night, and it was me playing the electric guitar on stage. And the next day I was like, I want to do that so bad. So I asked for the electric guitar for Christmas, and I got it. And then a few months later, I started taking lessons at Atkins with Stephen Gallo. And that's when it all started.
So you were a guitarist before anything?
Yes.
Very cool.
I loved the guitar, and the guitar was how I
Ladies,
started.
pick up the guitar. It's not just for guys. It's not. I promise you.
But yeah, I started writing songs with the guitar because it was so fun, and just started learning some solos and chord stuff, and yeah.
What did you play in the beginning? Were you always drawn to pop music, or did you start out in different genres? What was it?
So I mostly played classic rock. I was super into the Beatles, and I still am. And I played a lot of Led Zeppelin. I played Cream. Who else? I don't know.
I mean, that's good stuff. That's enough for me. I approve. Totally.
So yeah, I learned almost every Beatles song on the guitar, so that was a lot of fun.
So fast forward to high school years. Did you, like a lot of people, especially a lot of girls, they do like the high school musicals, or they'll start taking voice lessons. Did you go down that route as well, or did you do something completely different?
Well, in high school, I was mostly an art student. I didn't do any music in my high school. So I loved art too, because it inspired my music. And then after school, I would go to Atkins and do music. Yeah.
Very cool. So you were kind of always a songwriter then?
Yes, always.
You started out writing songs?
Yes. As soon as I picked up the guitar, I wanted to write.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about writing. You're taking courses on writing. You've been writing since you were like 13, 14 years old. Yeah. What's your process? How do you do it?
Well, I usually try to get a good chord progression first. I'm big on chord progressions, and then once I have that, I think of the melody. And once I have the melody, I think about the story and the theme that I want, and then I think of the lyrics, and it's kind of like fill in the blank.
Honestly, that's exactly how I do it too.
Oh, nice.
I literally follow those same exact steps.
Yeah.
The lyrics are kind of the last thing I do.
Same
but
for me.
I come up with a story in my head based off of the sound of the chords and the melody line. Yeah, I totally feel that. Yeah, I do it the same way. That's awesome. Yeah, very, very cool. So you were telling me earlier that a lot of your songs are shorter, about 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yes.
Is there a reason that you condense everything?
I think it's just how I like it. Like, I just like short, concise songs.
It's perfect for radio play, like I was saying earlier. Which, is that a goal of yours, or is it just, hey, if it happens, it happens?
It would be a dream, but we'll see what happens.
Right.
Yeah. And also, like, I like having space for production. And if I wanted to add a solo later or an intro later, I just like that extra space.
It's smart. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely smart. So, you know the lingo. There's definitely people out there that watch that know the lingo and understand how a song is built. Do you follow the typical verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, done? Like, do you have a set formula that you like to use?
I don't really think of it. I love song structure, so I'm always thinking about song structure when I write the song. But I don't always follow verse, chorus. I love doing, I've been doing verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus. I've been super into that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's nice.
So I'm doing that currently, but yeah.
Now, you consider yourself a pop singer, songwriter.
Yes.
Would you say that pop music of today kind of follows a set formula? Do they follow the verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus formula, or are you trying to do something maybe a little more unique?
I gotta be honest, I don't listen to a lot of current pop music.
Me either.
I listen to mostly like 60s, 70s pop songs.
Okay.
So I love that stuff.
All right.
And I like a couple songs.
Are you influenced by that? Like the stuff that you
100%.
write now, does it have that 60s, 70s Flower Child vibe?
I don't know if it has the vibe, but I'm definitely influenced by it.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah.
So you're following more of a old school pop pattern.
Yes, 100%.
I dig it.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned to me that you currently have 2 singles out.
I do.
Why don't you tell everybody out there what the singles are called and where they can go to find them?
Okay. So I have 2 singles out. One's called NYC and the other one's called Why Take a Fight. They're on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, really anywhere. And then I have an EP coming out January 31st. It's going to be 5 songs.
That's in a couple weeks.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. So, okay. Whoa. All right. So now we have more things to talk about.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that soon. You've been recording then.
I have.
Have you been recording at school or have you been recording elsewhere? How did you come up with this EP?
So, I actually recorded at Ice House Recording Studios in Pittsburgh, in Lawrenceville, and met a great producer and worked with him. And it was super fun. I recorded last holiday break and then over the summer.
Okay.
So yeah,
So it's been about a year in the works.
it has been.
But that's fantastic. So you said 5 songs.
Yes.
And is it just you, or do you have other artists on the EP as well?
It's just me right now, and my producer added a couple of things, and yeah, I love it. It's really great.
That's awesome. Is there any song or 2 in particular that you're really excited about that you want people to be on the lookout for?
Well, I love my song Why Take a Fight. It's the single that's out right now. It's one of my favorites, deep down.
Now, for everyone that's going to look these songs up, if they type in your name on these streaming
yes.
platforms, will these songs pop up?
Yeah, so
Could
my
you
name...
spell your name for us,
Yeah.
please?
My name's Julia Capuzzi. Capuzzi, Capuzzi. So, yeah.
Julia is spelled exactly how you think.
Julia.
Yeah, it's Julia. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 2 singles out. You have an EP coming out in a couple weeks that you've been working on for about a year now. Now, you started writing these songs a year ago, or have you had some of these songs for a while?
These songs, I wrote these when I was 17. So they're
Well, that wasn't
old
that
school.
long ago, though. What are you?
feels
Are you
like a
like
long
21
time.
at best? No,
I'm
you're
20 now.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like a long time ago, though.
That's fair. That's fair.
And
All
I've
right.
written so many songs where I'm just like, these feel like centuries old now. Yeah.
Yeah. And just out of curiosity, roughly, how many songs would you say you've written?
At least 200, maybe more. 200 that I would probably show someone.
Wow.
The other ones, no.
Sure. I mean, we
Yeah.
all have that, but that's a lot of material to
It's-
work with.
I love writing so much, and I just constantly write.
Would you ever be interested in writing for other people?
I would be, because I write so many songs that, yeah, it'd be great to have
Because
other people play them.
there are a lot of artists that do that. There are people that make a lot of money being songwriters for other artists.
That's my dream.
Especially
to
if
be
you're
a
gonna
songwriter and artist.
if you're gonna be going to Nashville.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So.
well, keep that in mind, everybody out here. This lady will be happy to help you write a song, but you got to
Yes.
give her credit. You have to give the songwriter credit. So, but give her a call. So let's talk big picture, and then we can wrap everything up and get to the good stuff, the music.
Yeah.
What is the plan for, I don't know, 5 years from now, 3 years from now when you graduate? Well, you'll be graduating next year, so 2 years from now.
Yeah. Well, I definitely want to move to Music City, either Nashville or LA. I want to try to meet musicians and work with musicians, and hopefully, like, have my Berkeley peers kind of move with me, so I can be connected wherever I go, and hopefully just write songs and perform and make more music and record. Yeah. Get more
Do
songs
it.
out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that sounds fantastic. I'm really excited to hear your songs.
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna be playing us 10 to 11 original songs
Yes, I will.
tonight. So she's doing all original works tonight, and they're all the shorter time frame, like 2 minute, 2 minute 30 second.
Yeah, I have a couple 3-minute.
Cool,
ones in
very
there.
cool. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot of material that you're getting tonight. Are we hearing any of the songs on the EP?
Yes, I'll be playing 3 of them.
Awesome. Well, if you could announce that when you get to those songs, that would be really great so people know what to be on the lookout for when the EP drops.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Well, it was lovely talking to you.
Oh, you too.
Thank you so very much for coming out tonight.
Thank
I
you.
wish you all the best in the world. I hope you have a fantastic next semester and next year. And
Oh, thank you.
you're welcome. Let's get to the music.
Awesome.
Everyone, we will be right back after a short break. Sit tight.
Stream live and recorded content anywhere with EXP from Armstrong. Stay connected to the content you love. With the all-new EXP app, you can browse and manage your shows and set recordings for TV shows, movies, and series. Plus, you can stream your favorite networks directly from your DVR or with TV Everywhere. At home, the app also lets you transform your device into a second TV screen or remote control. Your content, your way, when you want it. EXP from Armstrong.
Hey everyone, welcome back. This is singer-songwriter Julia Capuzzi. Julia?
I'm going to play a couple originals. This first one is one of my newest singles. It's called NYC. New York City, LA, you got one pretty face and now you're too far away. I let you down, I could have never found always safe and sound near me. But we're miles and miles and miles away to say goodbye before you leave me one day. New York City, LA, you got one pretty face and now you're too far away. Hold me, so I don't fall back into this misery. Oh, traveling hearts ripping us apart. Airplanes are somewhere far. Home, home. New York City, LA, you got one pretty face and now you're too far away. Let me come with you to the East Coast, West Blues. So take me on a car ride or an airplane flight and meet you halfway. But we're miles and miles and miles away to say goodbye before you leave me one day. Take me home, New York City, LA, you got one pretty face and now you're too far away, too far away, too far away. Break down like a dying match. I feel so broken while my flames panic mind on fire. But even when my feet will burn the ground, I know I will move on somehow. What you say will never cool me down. I've seen the damage I have done, and I let these embers burn right through my soul. What I left is what I behold. And you say I will be alright, and you say I will be just fine. Those lies will make a fire. Take time, don't let the flame die. Ooh, I've got a long way. Take time, don't let the flame die. Ooh, I've got a long way. Ooh, I've got a long way. And you said I will be alright, and you said I will be just fine. Those lies will make a fire. Do you remember me? I can still see your face through the miles and miles between our feet. And I said you could never leave my bed, but I left yours, didn't I? I did. Do you remember me? We had something, now it's nothing. But I can't seem to leave you. No, I can't seem to move on from you. And I said you never leave my head, but I left yours, didn't I? I did. And I was standing in the rain. All the days go by the same, just to see you, to see you. And I was calling by your name. I traveled all by plane just to see you, to see you. And I said you could never leave my head, but I left yours, didn't I? I did. I did. This next song is called Simple Minds. It's gonna be on my EP. those words resting on your face, questioning me. So why keep me wondering when your mouth could be speaking in a language I can read? Simple minds understand in time. Simple minds understand in time. I love to hear those thoughts coming from your head, beckoning me. So when you said you needed me, well, I didn't know how to perceive in my simple-minded head. Simple minds understand in time. Simple minds understand in time. All these numbers and equations, why can't your love be easy to see? And I am blind to this feeling. Just give me time to breathe. Oh, simple minds understand in time. Simple minds understand in time. This next song's called Without You. It's one of my mom's favorites. Hold my hand, let me stand, guide me to my feet, let me breathe again. And what do I do when you leave me on the ground? Say your goodbyes, nowhere to be found. What do I do? I'm helpless without you. Without you. Sometimes I'm afraid, sometimes I'm scared, but when you're here I can't feel anything there. So what do I do? What do I say? I'm blind without you. Without you. If I'm ever alone, I can't function, I can't talk. All my dreams are made of you. I won't be quiet till I have you. Without you, without you, without you. decide if I'm dead or alive. You'll call my name, but you haven't changed me, no. Just haunting my clarity. So leave my mind and say goodbye. Let me move on before I die, yeah. Set me free, heartbreaker. Let me find another life to live. Set me free, heartbreaker. I need to decide if you're wrong or you're right. You'll say you'll save me, but you haven't helped me, no. Just left me in misery. So leave my mind and say goodbye. Let me move on before I die, yeah. Set me free, heartbreaker. Let me find another life to live. Set me free, heartbreaker. Set me free, heartbreaker. Let me find another life to live. Set me free, heartbreaker. Whoa, whoa. Set me free, heartbreaker. Let me find another life to live. Set me free, heartbreaker. So I wrote the song before going to London with my mom. It was my first time overseas and it was really scary. So I wrote the song the night before. It's called Step Outside. Don't think about the danger that could be planned. Just step outside. Just step outside. Just step outside. Just step outside. Try to stand on your 2 feet. You find that you're still alive. Open up. Oh, what you will miss if you don't try to move tonight. Don't trust the people that say you can't. Just step outside. Just step outside. Just step outside. Just step outside. Weakness, try to stand on your 2 feet. You find that you're still alive. Open up. Oh, step outside. Am I breathing? Can you hear me? Oh, I don't feel quite real. Talking to you, you see right through you, but you don't seem quite real. And all the days go too fast, I can't see a thing, and I've been feeling, yeah, I've been feeling like a dream. Photograph me, show it to me, but I won't see myself. I've been in a fantasy world, leaving my mind somewhere else. And all the days go too fast, I can't see a thing, and I've been feeling, yeah, I've been feeling like a dream. Am I breathing? Can you hear me? Oh, I don't feel quite real. And all the days go too fast, I can't see a thing, and I've been feeling, yeah, I've been feeling like a dream. This is one of my newest songs. It's called Time. Where did all my time go? I placed it in a box so I'd stop hearing the ticking of the minutes going by. Every hour, every day, the time got smaller in that space. Where did all my time go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did all my time go? Where did it go? Where did it go? When I checked the box, I made sure everything was good. But days were missing, they disappeared. Some corners were empty, so fill their place. I brought back things that time erased. Birthdays, Christmases, pictures of my family, past friends, kids I met swinging on the swing set. Rainy days, sunny days, after school, swimming pool, looking for the weekend. Where did all my time go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did all my time go? Where did it go? Where did it go? So in hope of keeping it all alive, I protected that box with my whole life, 'cause I don't know what will happen when my time will go. What will happen when my time will go? these are my last two songs. This next one is called Why Take a Fight. It's one of my favorite songs to play, and it's my current single, Julia Capuzzi. Why take a fight? I've been down this road too many times. Why waste a life? I'm trying to get on, bypass a moment, forget it. Violence doesn't make any sense, so why take a fight? Stop, take your position, faces locked in disposition, feet are kindly glued to the ground. Eyes set, target knew me, look right through before you hit me, see the world flash before the sound. Why take a fight? I've been down this road too many times. Stop, clear your mind, think twice, then decide if this is right. Pass a moment, forget it. Violence doesn't make any sense, so why take a fight? Gray, cracked, old concrete, what do you gain in your defeat? Don't you need a victory to make a sound? Bruised eyes, broken hands, your body's still there, but your heart needs amends. I can't help you out. Why take a fight? I've been down this road too many times. Why waste a life? I'm trying to get on, bypass a moment, forget it. Violence doesn't make any sense, so why take a fight? Okay, this is my last song for the evening. It's called Writing a Book. It's not important to me or you. The pages are mostly blank, the cards are unfinished, and the story's about an unpopular artist. This will be my creation, it'll be my life. I will finally be something satisfied. I am writing a book, and it's not important to me or you. The cover art is pretentious, I go by anonymous, so nobody knows my name. This will be my creation, it'll be my life. I will finally be something. The story goes like this. Da 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 da. This will be my creation, it'll be my life. Thank you.
Julia, your material is absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed every single song, and I know everyone out there watching will as well. And your voice is very hypnotizing. I mean, I just sat there and was like, wow, this is amazing. Fantastic work. I really wish you all the best in the world. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. We loved having you. Everyone out there watching, this is Julia Capuzzi. She's fantastic. Be sure to check out her 2 singles that are out right now and her 5-song EP that will be released in a few weeks on January 31st, correct? January 31st. Be sure to look her up. Everyone, this was our first episode of 2020. It's so exciting to be back. I missed you all. We're happy to be back. We're going to have a little break, but we'll be back in a few weeks with some fresh new episodes starting in February. So sit tight and we'll see you then. Bye, everyone.